Mr. Chairman, County Council persons, my name is Cleve C. And Sheriff White, you make a tough act to follow, but I'm going to do my best. I'm here for a couple of reasons today. I think number one, because I'm a proud Spartanburg native. I grew up here. Dr. Crow and Chaplain, who I know delivered thousands of baby boomers, delivered me. I'm a product of the District 7 school district. I'm proud of that. Graduated from Spartanburg High School in 1970. Went on to the University of South Carolina and Emory University, where I worked on the staff there. My background is in nonprofit management and development. And a couple years ago, I decided to come back home. My parents are getting older, and I learned about Animal Allies. And what a wonderful opportunity for me to come here and work with this wonderful organization. And that's the other reason I'm here today, is to share a little bit about what we do, what we hope we can do in the future, and how maybe we can work together to help solve this problem that we have in Spartanburg County, because there are solutions. We were founded in 1998, 13 years ago, by Betsy Boxer. She had a vision then, even 13 years ago, that we were going to be facing a problem in the future with animal population. She was right. And our mission is to reduce the number of unwanted, unclaimed, homeless, and abandoned dogs and cats in Spartanburg County by providing high-quality, low-cost, affordable spay and neuter services to Spartanburg County and all upstate residents. In 2010, Little Animal Allies provided over 8,400 spay and neuter services. That's a lot for our small little organization. We provide services not only to Spartanburg County, but we operate transports that go into other counties as well. Pickens County, Lawrence, Cherokee, Anderson, Rutherford, North Carolina during 2010. And we're happy to report that we are actually adding 2 new transports to begin operation in January of 2012 to Greenwood and Newberry counties. The success of these transport programs largely rests on our cooperation with and our relationship with the counties that we serve, especially in Pickens and Lawrence County and in Rutherford, North Carolina. These counties have subsidy programs or they have voucher programs which either supplement or in some cases pay for all of the client's spay and neuter services based on their need. I point out we didn't receive any funding from Spartanburg County this past fiscal year, and very little actually from the year before. But we have a very focused team, 3 veterinarians led by Dr. Redfern, Dr. Laster, and Dr. Howley. They're all widely respected in this community. We have a skilled team of 5 vet tech assistants and vet technicians. We're a small agency. Our budget last year was right at $625,000. And that's conservative, really. We're conservative in our pay scales. We're frugal in our overhead. And aside from our veterinarians, which receive comparable nonprofit salaries, our highest paid employee makes less than $30,000 a year. This is not to say that we haven't grown, because we have. This past year we updated our surgery suite. Let me say that thank you to Councilman Brown. You came in and you actually came and toured our services. We got a chance to show you one day. On an average day, we perform about 40 procedures. But we have the capabilities and the staff to perform up to 80 and more a day. We've made a strong effort to really reach out in the community, and especially Spartanburg. We partner with Mobile Meals. We send out very low discount coupons of their meals to all their clients. We also occasionally provide dog and cat food that they send out to their clients. We partnered with the Spartanburg County Library System. They have our low-cost coupons in all of the libraries. They distribute them to every library in the county. We partner with local missions and food banks, other social service agencies to make Spartanburg County citizens aware of our low-cost services. And we've been really successful in doing this. This low-cost program that we've been offering for as little as $15 for spay and neuter services and less was made possible through a grant that we were awarded from PetSmart Charities. and is available to specific zip codes in Spartanburg County. We're funded in a variety of ways. We receive funding from several foundations and grants: PetSmart, the Bob Barker Foundation, private individual donors, businesses, corporations, and other county-subsidized programs. It's my job to attract additional sources of revenue so not to burn out our faithful allies, because we believe in being diversified about how we raise money and building a coalition of people to support us. This year we developed a community sponsorship program in which we went out into the community, we introduced ourselves, and we asked for-profit businesses to get involved and to care about our mission and to participate in solving this problem. And we've had a lot of success with that. We signed on 2 sponsors last year, 2 for-profit businesses who've helped sponsor us, Bojangles and Gregory Go Green. We want to thank them. But you know, this is a community-wide problem of animal overpopulation, and we need a community-wide response to overcome it. Prevention and education is really integral to this problem. Animal Allies, we proposed a pilot educational program to ASPCA, and that's the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, for funding consideration. Our proposal included training volunteers to go into every school district in Spartanburg County to make educational presentations on the responsibilities of pet ownership while focusing on the value and the benefits of spay and neuter. We proposed a 6-month pilot program for making presentations in at least 1 middle school and 1 high school in each school district, and then following up by providing free spay and neuter vouchers to the most needy families in those classrooms. We haven't received word on this funding yet, but I just want to tell you that we think this is a reasonable and a practical approach as a pilot program to see how it would work. And we want you to, whether we get the funding for this program or not, to consider this an important priority. You know, I hear other administrators talk about the importance of the public's responsibility of this issue. And I certainly understand it, and I feel their pain, because I speak with as many as 50 pet owners a day. And I find that it's necessary to provide education to folks because they don't understand the significance of spay and neuter. There's so many reasons why, aside from the fact that it's a financial burden on the county, but it helps their pets live a longer, healthier lives. If you have a female or a male dog, for instance, a female spayed before she goes into heat the first time, it prevents the incidence of breast cancer in both male dogs and female dogs, because male dogs can have that as well. Neutering with male dogs prevents testicular cancer if it's done before 6 months. Everybody knows what a cat in heat sounds like. Your male dog won't roam away. Your neutered male dog would be much more better behaved, is highly cost effective, and is good for the community. Abandoned and unwanted litters, by the way, are one of the biggest problems that the shelters face. People drop them off. And so, obviously, pet ownership ultimately results in unnecessary euthanasia of pets, but it also causes financial burden on the county. Prevention and education is imperative to solving these problems, and it will ultimately save us money. Now, we know we're currently facing some challenges here, and Animal Allies is not here to make any judgments. We don't want to take any political sides. We do think that we want to encourage principles before personalities approach to solving these important animal welfare issues. And we want to be part of that solution. We want to work with the county in providing the most economical and practical solutions that we can come up with. Shell's going to give you some specific proposals, but no doubt, let me just end and tell you that Animal Allies would like to be the go-to spay and neuter clinic for Spartanburg County. But we understand that the problem of animal overpopulation is a huge problem, and it cannot be solved by any one agency, any one body of government or organization. It's going to take, in my opinion, in our opinion, a concerted education and prevention program in Spartanburg County. It's going to take an aggressive county-wide, affordable spay and neuter program. It's going to take a creative campaign then to increase public cooperation and public awareness around this. And then it's going to take increased pet adoption, and finally, no unwarranted euthanasia. We can do this in Spartanburg County if we build a coalition of problem solvers. A coalition of county government, private citizens, rescue groups, nonprofit groups, animal care professionals, educators, corporations, businesses, and the media is needed to help and develop a model program that we can be proud of to successfully manage the animal population. I want to thank you for your time today. Enjoyed being here. I want to introduce Cheryl Ledloff, our Executive Director. She has some specifics that she wants to propose to you. Thank you very much.
Hi. Our mission at Animal Allies is to provide low-cost, high-quality spay and neuter services to the people and animals in our community. Our goal is to ensure that our four-legged friends don't become a burden to the community or to their families. And our solution is spay and neuter. And spay and neuter to us is going to not totally eliminate, but it's going to help control the pet overpopulation in Spartanburg County. Since Animal Allies has been in existence since 1999, at the Spartanburg Humane Society, the shelter, the actual intake of puppies has gone down. We have made an impact because there's not as many puppies that were going into the shelter. It's down by not quite half. The intake of kittens has gone up. That is a problem. In talking with Jamie from Animal Control, that's a problem that he has also. I don't know if you all have ever seen this cat poster. One mama cat has one litter, 4 kittens. 8 months later, each one of those 4 kittens has 4 kittens. Now you have 21. At 16 months, you have 85 cats. That's where the problem is, right there. That mama was spayed, all this would be eliminated. We got a grant from PetSmart Charities in July of 2010. We've been working very closely with Jamie and all of his animal control officers. They've been handing out vouchers. It was a grant for the neediest zip codes in Spartanburg County. It was $120,000 over a 2-year period. They have been handing out vouchers religiously. They've been doing a fantastic job. We've been getting a tremendous amount of dogs in on these vouchers, besides the coupons and all that we have put out for other people. But that we've been offering free spay or neuters. All the people are paying for is the shots on the ones that are coming in from animal control. And they have had a huge success of how many people have come in off of it. I kind of was thinking a little bit out of the box, and Jamie has told me that cats are a big problem, and that they're picking up a lot of cats. A lot of them are free roaming and feral cats. People aren't really claiming them as owning them, but they're feeding them. And then when they keep multiplying, then it's too much, and they're calling animal control, take them away. Animal Allies is willing to step up, reduce our price, go to PetSmart Charities again for a free roaming and feral cat grant, have Jamie pick up the free roaming and feral cats, bring them to Animal Allies, we'll keep them overnight, we'll perform the surgery, we'll keep them overnight again for their recovery, and then either we're going to have to, I mean, obviously, some of the people would be willing to take them back to their areas. You know, if they're not going to multiply, these people would be willing to say, okay, yeah, you can, you know, re-release them here. We'll feed the few that we were feeding, we just don't want to keep feeding the multiplying ones. There's got to be farms that are willing to take them. Cats are predators. They're going to find food. They don't need to be fed 2 times a day. They will find food. They're going to eat the mice. They're going to eat whatever is there. They will find food. So I'm sure there's rescues that we could work with that would be willing to help with the relocation of these cats if the people don't want them back in their area. And